Good morning, Southeast Iowa, and welcome to Morning Breath. Morning Breath, I love it. Mm-hmm. I am your host, Tim Elliott. We are joined in studio today. This is a happy day. Happy day. We have super producer Alex.
Good to be here.
Tippy, top of the Tuesday morning, Alex.
Top of the morning.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Look at that smile.
Look at him.
We're not going to tell you why we got a smile just yet.
Yeah.
But this is a big day.
It's a big day.
Big day. We also have in studio boss man Matt.
Good morning.
Matt's always here. I don't know what time, but he's here long before I get here. That I am sure of. And special guest today, we have Kristen. And we don't know why Kristen's here, except for this. She's Alex's girlfriend.
She is Alex's girlfriend.
And welcome, Kristen.
So her sole purpose for being here is to embarrass Alex today.
Mm-hmm.
So she's ready to go. I've seen her notes. I don't know. I've not really seen her notes. But, Kristen, this was just out of a whim. I said, I've heard of you, through Alex. And out of a whim, I said, she should come on the show sometime. And Alex said, she kind of mentioned that she'd want to be on the show.
It was perfect timing.
And
we just manifested it.
And yet here you are.
Yeah, here we are.
And this is going to be a fun show, I think. First, I want to thank our friends over at KCTC for sponsoring the whole video network that we are on, which is, Matt?
The Southeast Iowa Video Network. And we're on Washington Live, Mount Pleasant Live, Facebook Live on Facebook, or not, Fairfield Live on Facebook. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
I don't either. One of those. 3 separate Facebook pages plus Southeast Iowa Union on YouTube and on Spotify.
You made it to Spotify. We also would like to thank Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for those of us that drink coffee. I still have a cup, but thank you very much, Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh, for a little caffeine that'll power us along through this glorious half hour.
Hopefully.
Let's hope. So, Kristen, do you know what tomorrow is?
I do. It is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. We had to remind Alex yesterday.
I saw it live.
To be fair,
Yes.
I had to be reminded too. I forgot to.
Yeah, well.
But my wife doesn't watch, so I'm probably not going to get in trouble.
I don't know that.
I received flowers when I showed up last night.
Aww.
So he remembered. He got it.
Look at him go.
Thanks, Tim.
That's what I said too. I said, thanks, Tim.
So you came down last night, and you're going to have Valentine's tonight with Alex? Yeah. He does a lot of button pushing over there. Does he push any buttons for you? Does he? What's he do?
He kind of knows the boundaries.
Okay.
We're good.
Very good. Kristen, what do? You live up in Monticello, because I know that because Alex has shared that he does go to Monticello from time to time.
Yes. I'm the respite director at Camp Courageous out at
Camp
Monticello.
Courageous. Yeah.
Yes.
You want to tell a real quick story about that?
Give a plug for Camp Courageous.
Yeah, Camp Courageous is a year-round recreation camp for individuals with disabilities. It's a nonprofit, completely donation-based, and we serve a lot of campers of all ages. It's a really fun time.
It's a rewarding position that you're in.
Yes.
And you've done that for quite some time?
Yeah, I actually started volunteering out there when I was in high school. I kind of grew up in the area, and then it made me want to go into the therapeutic recreation field.
Oh.
I went back between the summers of college as a counselor, and now I'm full-time as the respite director.
I see.
And that's an awesome place.
nice.
Is there a website or something? They assume for
Yeah.
donations?
Yeah, everything that you want to know about Camp Courageous is campcourageous.org. All the information's on there.
Okay. Anything that's awesome. I can tell you a little bit about Alex, but for instance, did you know he does not like pancakes?
I did know that.
You did?
Yes.
Is there anything else that we need to know about Alex? Because Alex, I don't know if he didn't know much about downtown, yet he lives downtown. So I took him on a walk one day. Is he like that when he comes to Monticello? Does he just like to stay?
He
at your cabin?
likes to eat in a lot. Like food makes him nervous sometimes.
Food makes you nervous?
He does have a peanut allergy.
It's nervous
Oh,
with an
that I knew
allergy.
that.
So-
Okay. All right, I knew that.
He always is a little cautious.
Okay.
And that's okay.
So you keep Skippy peanut butter well hidden from him.
Oh, I keep it in my pantry right in front.
Oh,
I love Reese's peanut butter cups. I love puppy chow, all the things. I just don't eat it when he's over.
I see. All right. What is there anything else we need to know about Alex?
So there's a top 10 list. You can do a top 10 most embarrassing things about Alex.
Have you asked him how often he eats Jersey Mike's?
I have not.
It's like once a week, maybe twice a week sometimes.
You a frequent Jersey Miker?
I do like Jersey Mike's.
I have some coupons.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Give them to me.
I could. I'll bring you one tomorrow.
You gotta say
Yeah, I'll take
please.
your coupons.
You gotta say please. You can't
Yeah,
just say
thank you.
give them to
Please.
me.
Look,
No, this is the Alex we know.
yeah, usually you're not here to control him. So
He's being extra good today. So he likes Jersey Mike's. That's good to know.
Burrito bowls.
And that is not far from where he lives.
no, you can
So
walk
he
over
can
there.
probably find it.
Yep.
Because I've asked him about things around town. Do you know where this is? No. And there's a lot of things. I have to drag him out a bit. But you say he's a home buddy up in Monticello, too.
Yes. No. When I come over and like we drive around, I go, oh, we should go there sometime. And he's like, yep. That's the end of that.
So,
That's the end of that.
so I lived in Monticello for a time, and so here's what you need to do. And I asked you about this before. So Main Hill. So Monticello has a main street, and kind of at the one end of Main Street, there's a hill that goes pretty much straight up for like 4 blocks.
Ah.
So when you're in high school, the thing to do, there used to be an old tire place at the far end of Main Street. And so we'd go get old tires from behind the building, take them up on top of the hill.
Oh.
And I got kind of far from the microphone, and roll them down the hill. And so
hope that nobody was
hope
down
that
there.
nobody's there. So in hindsight, I think, oh my God, I can't believe we did that. At the time, it was really, really fun. It
would be fun.
So, but if we would have hit somebody, it would have been a whole nother thing.
Yes, indeed.
But anyway,
You ever done that, Kristen?
Yeah.
I can't say that I have.
I don't think
no.
that tire place is there anymore. Actually, there used to be they used to have some old farm tires that they stacked into the shape of a man. And it's like 20, I don't think it's there anymore.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Monticello. I think this is a perfect time to take a little break, and then we'll come back and tell some stories.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers, and sellers to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Good morning. Excuse me. Welcome back to Morning Breath and Morning Clear Your Throat and all that good morning stuff. Jeez, I think it's okay. I did get up and exercise. I am your host, Tim Elliott. We are joined in studio, of course, by super producer Alex.
Glad to hear you got your exercise in this morning.
I did indeed. I didn't see you up exercising anywhere, although I did see people running by and some people on a bike.
Yeah?
I see some people out moving around.
Oh, do you have like your exercise equipment set up by the windows?
I do.
Oh, so you get a people watch.
I do.
In the morning.
You got like a nice
Yeah.
window area.
A big corner window. You cannot see me, but I can see you.
Yeah, it's blacked out.
It is. It's very black. We also have in studio today Alex's girlfriend, Kristen. Good morning again, Kristen.
Good morning. Good
It's
to
so
be here.
nice to have somebody here other than just the normal guys.
Yeah, well,
Be different. I
It
like it.
classes up the place a little bit.
It certainly did. I feel like I should sit up straight and things of that nature. And we have boss man Matt with us. Thank you very much to KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey. They are powering our system. I don't know what to call it. Just all this stuff that Alex does. And also to Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for coffee.
Caribou Coffee.
For us coffee drinkers.
Us coffee
even us
drinkers.
non-coffee
I was going to say, you wave around the empty cup.
It is empty. Kristen noticed that yesterday I was picking it up quite not really easy, but yep, nothing in it.
You're just really strong because you got back to the workout.
You worked
Yeah,
out.
my workout in. I did indeed. Kristen, you want to pull off a strange but true story?
Yeah, sure.
I got to put you to work while you're here.
No free
I can
rides.
do that.
I noticed. Wait a minute. I just noticed something.
Yes,
Your fingernails are different colors.
they are.
Did you do that on purpose, or
I
are you just
absolutely did.
trying different?
No, I
Do you
absolutely
think she
did.
accidentally did that?
I don't know.
Sometimes I just like so many colors, I can't choose which one to do.
Ah,
So I do them all.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
it's pretty fun.
All right.
And when you work at a camp, you can get away with a lot.
I see. Something to talk about. Got my attention.
All right.
All right. Strange but true.
right.
Probably true.
Probably.
This one's pretty interesting. I laughed when I read it. Researchers at Western Sydney University have revealed results of a study showing that frequent nose pickers have a higher probability of developing Alzheimer's disease.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Alex? I've never seen you pick your nose, but are you a closet nose picker?
I don't know. No answer at this time.
That's a plead the fifth
plead
right
the
here.
fifth.
All
I
right.
plead the fifth.
Carry on.
WION TV reported on February 7th that the habit introduces germs into the nasal cavity that trigger the brain to produce beta amyloid as a defense. The abundance of beta amyloid is believed to be the leading cause of Alzheimer's disease.
I am happy to know that I don't think I have any beta amyloid.
Well, nothing good comes with having excess beta amyloid.
know,
I mean, not that you would remember if you're getting it.
When I go to the doctor,
true.
I make sure he checks for my beta amyloid.
Yeah, run my
Because-
beta amyloid levels.
I'm a little
Do
concerned.
they have a test? Do they have a test for that?
Okay.
Yes. The report said that it's essential to note that temporary relief obtained from nose picking is not a substitute for proper nasal hygiene, which includes regular cleaning and maintenance of the nasal passages through gentle methods such as saline nasal rinses or blowing the nose.
Oh, what do they call that Navage thing?
Yeah.
You see those
Yes.
commercials?
Yes,
from
I don't
Navage?
think I could do it. I think that'd be too. I don't know.
I've done a neti pot before. Have you done a neti
No.
pot? Have you done a neti pot?
I did one time when I had a really bad sinus infection. It
The
was
thing
the only
really,
relief.
it's easy to do.
Does it clean you out?
it's
Clean out your nasal
so
passages?
gross.
It has to be.
It's kind of disgusting. Yeah. Especially if you got a lot of gunk up there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean-
ugh.
But you see that Navage thing on TV, and this chick is laying. She got that thing up to her face, and
just-
she's got a big old grin on her face.
It's just water,
Snot,
water jets going
crap
through
coming into
her.
there. But it's not as bad as the ear cleaning one.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that commercial?
Yeah, I think
Are
so.
you talking about the candle one?
No, it's this
No.
thing that
I have
squirts-
candled my ears, though.
It's like a high pressure washer for your ear, and you put this thing out.
Why
and
would
it
you
just
squirt
goes.
water into your ear? That seems.
You use warm water or something, and it blows
impacting
out.
wax.
Well, no,
Blows out
I
the
guess I
wax.
understand why. I just can't imagine you. Yeah.
Yeah,
This reminds
there's
me.
certain things I can't do.
Reminds me of a joke I saw just this morning.
Oh,
Guy says to his wife, says, honey, if I ever start to lose my memory or get Alzheimer's, just take me out in the woods and shoot me.
Oh.
And she says, yeah, I know, you've told me 3 times already today. Let's go for a walk.
The end is near.
The end is near.
Oh boy. All right. I've got a strange but probably true. I can't pass it up. It's called painful fashion. Fashion is very important to some people, as we noticed with Kristen's different colored nails.
You just made her hide her hand. She just hid her hand.
This is far from this story, but fashion is very important. And they'll even sacrifice some comfort for this style. The one woman did, and because of it, her choice of shorts wound up sending her to the hospital. According to TikTok, a 25-year-old from North Carolina, Mama Brian?
Yeah, it's not.
We're off of Florida.
It's not Florida,
now.
North Carolina.
If she happens to be listening,
she's also not a criminal, however. So it's mostly the criminals that are in Florida.
We haven't
right?
found a story about Ma Bryant yet. So.
Yeah, Ma Hoke, to be fair.
Ma Hoke, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, I know you didn't know.
So from North Carolina, we're going to call her Sam. She explained how she wore on this a date with a new guy. She wore some really tight jean shorts for a full day long date. She tells this TikTok person she had a wedgie for all of 8 hours and didn't think much of it until the next day when she woke up with a really sore behind. And she wrote it off, but it didn't go away. And as days went on, she felt more and more sick, eventually going to the doctor. Her physician gave her some antibiotics for possible skin infection on her rear end. And unfortunately, the medicine didn't help. And then the next day, she felt so bad she couldn't even walk due to a stabbing pain in her
rear end.
Gluteus
There's a
fold
theme
area.
going on.
Excuse me. Hurt so much she went to the ER. She admitted to the ICU that doctors diagnosed her with a bacterial skin infection called cellulitis, which had led to a life-threatening septic shock. And you don't want septic shock.
So you glossed over this. She got admitted into the ICU.
Those are some kind of tight shorts.
Those are tight shorts.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know. She was in North Carolina. It could have been warm. There's a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, I'm old and fat, so I will wear sweatpants on a date. I don't really care.
Well,
I'm also married, so
married as long as we have. But we still need to try occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
You just don't need tight shorts.
I'm not wearing wedgie shorts on an 8-hour
I don't see
date.
a lot of guys with tight shorts.
That's probably a different story altogether.
Little booty hanging out. Anyway, during her week at the ICU, she was told she might need the infected part of her butt cut off. That would be traumatizing. But thankfully, it didn't come to that, though she did have to show her tush to several doctors.
It also doesn't say whether the date worked out.
That's true.
It does not. She did not feel like going on a date much afterwards, but poor thing.
Yeah, the shorts probably would have fit better if she got that part of her butt cut off.
Well, there's a good thought. Got one heck of a cough. Okay, 3. Let's take one more break, and we'll come back with some more stories.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning and welcome back to Morning Breath. I am your host, Tim Elliott. We are joined in studio by Alex, super producer. Alex?
Good to be here. I said I'd shout out my mom, Christine, Scott.
Christine.
Shout out.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good morning, Christine.
You shout out your parents?
I don't know if they're watching.
Well, do
Dean
it
might be
anyway.
watching.
Yeah.
Dean might be watching.
She just commented.
Hi,
She said,
Christine.
love the guest today.
Yeah, the love is palpable. Yeah, so that voice you hear, that different voice you hear, is that of Alex's girlfriend, Kristen. She's from Monticello and came down to join us. Yeah. I'm going to say you came to join us.
Yeah.
Even though Alex is going to take you out to, what's that restaurant?
Jersey Mike's.
For dinner.
Actually, we're having burrito bowls tonight.
Burrito bowls. Where do you
That's
get
the
those?
Alex makes them.
Alex makes them.
Big
Yep.
burrito bowl guy.
Big burrito bowl guy.
I don't even know what that is. Just a burrito in a bowl.
Yeah, just a burrito in a bowl.
Okay.
You eat it with chips.
Eat them with chips? So they're called nachos.
Yeah, exactly. It's like super nachos.
More than nachos.
That's
Not
tomorrow.
really,
You have nachos
but-
tomorrow.
It's a deconstructed burrito.
Yeah, it's a deconstructed burrito.
All right. Thank you. Thank you to KCTC and the gang
Thank
for
you.
sponsoring Morning Breath, and to Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for some Java. What do you call it?
Caribou coffee.
Caribou coffee for Matt.
I'll drink it.
Because the rest of us today are not coffee drinkers. But thank you to Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh. We still have some strange but probably true stories we might want to get to. Is it, Kristen, you want to do
Kristen's
it?
got one more.
We found somebody that's really willing to do this, so we're just going to sit back and let Kristen go here.
It's my show now.
There we go.
There you go.
I've been
Wait,
replaced.
before she goes, I forgot to read the YouTube comments. My brother said, yo, Kristen, and my dad said, such a great new show. Even better today.
Thanks,
Got
Riley
the
and
whole
Scott.
family. Got the whole
Now you
family
have to
on
come back. It pays a lot less than what you're making at Camp Courageous. Believe me, it
I have Tuesdays off already, so I'm here.
My understanding is you're here some Tuesdays. Okay. Alex never shares this stuff. He's very, very
I'm
to himself.
just down the block at his apartment. He's here.
Well, did he point out, did you walk by my place today? Yeah, you have no idea
you have
because
to.
Alex does not share.
I know where your gym is.
Yeah.
Oh,
do know
well,
that.
you can
Well, that's a
pointed
cool
that out.
cool building. So I pointed that out for
It
you.
is a fun. It is a fun.
That's him saying that the other building isn't cool. Did you catch that?
Yeah, the building that you live in.
I just live there.
I mean, you have one of two decks in the main square, so it's pretty
Oh,
cool.
he did tell me that.
Yeah, I did say that.
We talked about doing
it's
a show from
impressive.
the deck. You don't know that.
I don't. That'd be all right.
You have to get special permits for that.
No.
No.
Just gonna do it.
He'll never notice. He'll never notice the deck hanging out over the square side.
The city guy watching this
Shouldn't be a
goes,
problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Hey, don't park on the square, by the way.
Okay.
On Thursday nights.
Yeah.
I did.
You can park in the middle now, can't you?
Oh, you can park in the middle.
You can, and
not on the edges.
I don't ever park in the middle, but I forgot my truck one night. Yeah, I got a ticket.
Did you really?
You got ticket, not towed.
No, they're not
Just
going to
ticket.
tow you.
Could have been worse.
They'll tow you on
They
when
clean.
it snows,
They just
but-
clean around you.
They did clean around me. So, lesson learned.
How much is it just for future
can't
knowledge?
remember, $25 or
$25.
So you can decide if it's worth
Yeah,
it.
it's
I might
worth it
fight
one
it.
night.
That's at
when I
least 2
forget.
Jersey Mike subs,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
true.
That's true.
Plus, I think my coupon is buy one, get one or something.
Wow.
We have to use that tonight.
We have to.
Okay.
Burrito bowl be
We
damned.
got 5 minutes. Let's do a strange but true real quick.
Sure. So, at an escape room experience in Barcelona, Spain,
Oh, this is good.
participants are given 30 minutes to free themselves from a closed coffin.
Nope.
This puzzle,
Nope.
called catalepsy, in reference to the medical condition that can be mistaken for death, requires gamers to collaborate with a partner in a neighboring casket to solve puzzles. So they're laying next to each other in closed coffins, which
Yeah.
already sounds like a horrible date idea.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Just in
take
time
her
for
there.
Valentine's Day.
I guess you could talk through the coffin.
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
but no.
Couldn't have claustrophobia today.
No, you couldn't. And I don't think I do have claustrophobia, but I don't want to get in a coffin and try to fight out of it.
I wonder if they're the really nice ones or if they're just the wood, the old wood ones that are just
With,
like coffins.
yeah, with an intercom. I suppose if you have to be in a,
Well, it does say that players can customize their escapes, including choosing the type of casket that they want to be
There we
in,
go.
or be cremated in a blaze of virtual fire and artificial smoke.
No. No.
It takes all
I
kinds
bet
to
that's
make
a
the
really
world
good
go
smell.
around,
It
but-
does. So my daughter is different than a coffin, but she works at a wellness place in Kirksville, Missouri, and they have one of those sensory deprivation chamber things. And I've seen it. I haven't been in it, but I've seen it. It's like water. You float, and I think it's salt water, right? So it holds you up. But they can close. I mean, they close you in there, and they do have a radio that can play in there if you want it, or they have lights inside of it. I mean, it's a real thing, right? I'm not claustrophobic, but I think I'd be bored like immediately if you just they do like hour-long sessions in a deprivation chamber.
Wouldn't you fall asleep?
Well, hopefully.
Would you drown if
Oh,
you fell asleep?
No, you
enough salt
float.
water,
Yeah,
you
you
just float,
float.
which is
and it's
mega
also not like
relaxing.
really deep. I mean, it's like whatever water, but if you drowned, it's kind of on you. I think.
Yeah.
You rolled over.
Yeah,
We have a
exactly.
lifeguard standing there
Exactly.
waiting just in case.
Exactly. But I think they have an intercom, so like she can sit at the front counter and probably mess with people. I don't think she does, but into the deprivation chamber and like talk to people.
Put Jaws music on.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I could
Exactly.
do it.
I don't know. I don't know if I could or not. I think I'd just be bored.
I could do that. I'd probably fall asleep.
Well, which is okay.
There's nothing like just laying in water and just
Yeah.
complete
But
relaxation.
then are you just paying to take a nap?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but not with you are. But how do you else? You can't experience that any other way.
Yeah.
A water bed would be the closest.
Yeah, I had a waterbed, but that's long time.
These two have probably never.
Yeah, I probably never even had any concept of
Hey,
waterbed.
I've seen one before.
In a
Heard of it.
museum
Read about
somewhere.
those in the.
Yeah, I saw
A family member has one.
saw pictures on the
They
internet.
teach you that in school, Alex? Because they didn't teach you whose birthday was yesterday, did they?
They did not. Did you know it was? Do you know whose birthday was yesterday?
Abraham Lincoln.
Of course.
You watch
I watched the show.
Okay, Matt, do you have something to talk about that's a little different?
It's
don't
a
you?
little it's a little bit embarrassing, really, because I'm such a small town guy. I've always been a small town guy. And last week I was in Des Moines for the Iowa Newspaper Association convention. The newspaper did get a couple awards. We won't go into that too much, but
You are kind of a big wig with the Iowa.
yeah,
Association.
it's whatever. I'm yeah.
Word
So
on
anyway,
the street is you're kind of the.
so
top.
there was a reception. We had a legislative reception to talk to some legislatures at Peachtree Brewing Company in Des Moines in the East Village, which isn't a big deal. It's from 5:30 to 7 on a Wednesday night, and we were doing this thing, and we were kind of spread out. Our group was spread out through this whole bar. We were kind of set up in the back room is where we're kind of supposed to be, but we're kind of spread out. Nobody else is really there. And so about 7 o'clock, they start kind of shooing us back, and they say, you got to go back in your room because we have a comedy show coming up that people are going to start coming for. And because I'm a small town guy, I'm like, a comedy show? It's Wednesday. And I was just shocked that they're having and somebody said, this is Des Moines. You're not in Podunk, Iowa anymore. And I was really embarrassed. I'm like, that's just what I get. But I couldn't believe they're having a comedy show on a Wednesday.
The comedy guy, did you stick around? And
No, we went back to. I probably went to bed.
Yeah, because you get up at 4. The comedy guy he was probably still cutting his teeth on a Wednesday.
Well, I know,
like
but
the show the Des Moines is going to have those.
Yeah,
but you're not getting the top line.
I just was embarrassed. I was like, I get it.
You didn't have a big thing that said you were from Washington, Iowa, did you?
No, but I might as well have. I just a T-shirt. I'm from Washington.
Well, live and learn.
Yeah.
Next year when you go back.
Yeah,
I assume they'll have one.
And the other, real quick, and we're out of time, but so we're in the hotel lobby, and this lady breaks out spoons and starts playing spoons in the hotel lobby of Des Moines. And all I could think,
was she a performer?
She just was a person who happened to have her spoons with her.
Just, you never know.
And you never know. And I thought, and she was pretty good on the spoons. I guess as good as you can be on spoons. And I thought, well, we have Gary McCurdy. We have the tuba in Washington, and he just breaks out Tubador. He just breaks out his tuba anytime. But this lady just broke out spoons and started playing.
Hee haw. So, you don't remember hee haw, Alex, do you?
No.
Yeah. Hee haw. Do you remember?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, we've heard of it at least. We're going a little long, but hee haw, there would be a guy that played the spoons there.
Yeah, well, this lady was good, but just randomly, just in a hotel lobby in downtown Des Moines.
The urge just hits you.
Sometimes you just have to play the
Good
spoons.
traveling instrument.
Yeah, yes.
Easy to carry. Better than a tuba.
For sure. Exactly.
Everybody, thank you all for joining. If you like what you saw today, and apparently Kristen's a big hit, so maybe we can get her back again to string us along. Please like and share and tell your friends that Morning Breath does exist, although it's not as bad as you think. So thanks very much for joining.